cookies does he owe you?
We got first dibs, Tommy. First dibs. Somebody else.
On June 2nd, 1925, a 42-second video began to circulate quietly among investigative reporters and human rights advocates in the United States. Extracted from what appears to be a hidden recording device, the clip shows an unthinkable scene. Sean Diddy Combs being savagely beaten by two inmates in a communal prison shower. The assault lasts 27 seconds. No guard intervenes. No alarm sounds. Preliminary assessments suggest this was not a random outburst, but a coordinated strike approved, or at least tolerated, by elements inside prison administration. The obvious question is why a former titan of the music industry has become the target of such sustained hostility behind federal bars, and who is pulling the strings. After a volatile 3-month trial in the Southern District of New York, May 20th, 2025, ended Sean Combs's public life imprisonment without parole. The courtroom did not erupt. It froze. Diddy, black suit, no tie, simply stared ahead dry-eyed. Behind him, his sons Justin and Quincy and his mother Janice remained silent, grasping the enormity of what had just happened. Sexual assault, physical and psychological abuse, chiefly of singer and former partner Cassie Ventura, but also of ex-employees and Bad Boy Records collaborators. Witness intimidation, money laundering, and financial entanglements with East Coast criminal groups. A 187-page federal dossier painted Combs's entertainment empire as a polished facade for dirty business dating back to the early 2000s, laundering drug money and siphoning funds through shell charities and performance contracts. Direct gang links were unproven, yet the FBI deemed the overlaps too conspicuous to ignore. USP Coleman II, Florida, Temporary VIP Risk Unit. USP Pollock, Louisiana, notorious for gang saturation and inmate murders. The official reasons: safety concerns at Coleman. To experts, the move looked reckless or deliberate, like throwing raw meat into a lion's den. A former Justice Department insider said, in Pollock's Unit G, a stronghold of Bloods and Aryan Brotherhood factions, Combs crossed paths with Tamor Tay-K McIntyre, the rapper famous for his 2017 Billboard hit The Race, recorded while he was a fugitive, is serving 55 years for murder and armed robbery. Within Pollock, Tay-K commands a network of young bloods and controls narcotics, protection rackets, and black market food supplies. The backstory: 2017, Tay-K's team quietly petitioned Bad Boy Records for legal assistance. A leaked email reveals the label's stance. We shouldn't touch Tay-K. His charges are too damaging. To Tay-K, Diddy's silence felt like betrayal. In prison culture, betrayal never expires. May 4th, 2025, dining hall, 4 silent seconds of eye contact between Combs and Tay-K. No words, no blows, yet the atmosphere reportedly shifted. Within days, Diddy's isolation and harassment intensified. The dark zone. May 23rd, 2025, laundry room, the dark zone. Combs found bleeding, gash across his cheek, deep bruises. Official story: tripped over a table, nurses 3 solid punches to the face. May 29th, 2025, medical unit, violent vomiting, symptoms of chemical poisoning. Combs: something was wrong with the food. Advocates: virtually impossible without deliberate negligence. After the poisoning, Diddy was placed under separate management, total isolation masquerading as protection, no work detail, yard time, or library access. Letters delayed or returned, phone calls and visits blocked, single transfer protocol, hallways cleared before he could move, forced to shower last, when assaults are easiest to stage. The leaked 42-second video shows what the paperwork omits. 2 inmates corner Combs in Unit G's camera-blind communal shower and batter him mercilessly. The blows land for 27 seconds. The remaining footage captures Combs collapsed on the tile, while his attackers stroll out unchallenged. Sources inside Pollock claim the strike was ordered, timed, and greenlit, the culmination of weeks of smaller humiliations designed to break Combs psychologically before delivering a public beating that would circulate like contraband currency. Federal oversight civil rights attorneys are pressing for an external probe. Without surveillance in Unit G's showers, proof hinges on whistleblowers and the video's chain of custody. Internal retaliation. Pollock's warden has so far declined comment. Guards fear that punishing TK or the Bloods could ignite a broader riot. Family and counsel Combs' lawyers are petitioning for immediate relocation and protective custody, citing credible threats of homicide. Sean Combs once ruled a multi-million-dollar cultural empire. Inside USP Pollock, he carries none of that power, only the weight of old grudges, sensational charges, and a name that now invites enemies instead of opening doors. Whether his downfall is mere institutional negligence or a calculated takedown engineered by prison hierarchies, one fact is clear. In a world governed by shadow rules, fame offers no armor, only a larger target. A former guard summarized, "He's a ghost, alive, but erased."